if you are joining me for the very first time, my name is Turea Simpson of TureaSimpson.com. I'm going to share this video here so others will know that I am on live. Tonight, I'm going to be talking about 10 ways to find hidden money. You do not want to miss this. It is some very good information, and I believe that it's going to help quite a few people tonight. Well, thank you for joining me. Let's see, I have Instagram that's going. I have Facebook Live, and I don't know how to do my YouTube channel. That's sad, but I really don't. So again tonight, my name is Turea Simpson of TureaSimpson.com. If this is your very first time joining me on tonight, I am a bankruptcy paralegal, and I have been a paralegal for 23 years. I have worked within the legal field, and being in bankruptcy has allowed me to be able to see and do quite a few things, including the topic on tonight. A lot of people say, well, you know, bankruptcy, why would you want to, you know, I mean, you would think bankruptcy, it means people don't have money. That is not always true. So tonight we're going to be talking about something that is, you know, a lot of people really may not even know anything about, of ways to find hidden money. Some common sense things I'm going to throw out there, but I'm also going to give some things that you've never probably heard about or even thought about, that you was quite, you know, that you was capable of being able to recoup money. So again, my name is Turea, TureaSimpson.com. I am a bankruptcy recovery strategist. What that means is I help people overcome obstacles by providing solutions and strategies to help them move forward. So if you are someone that is feeling stuck, don't know which way to get started, how do you move from point A to point B? You know, my brand is all about, it is about three things. It's about money, mindset, and motivation. So if you are looking for that and will want to know more about it, then you should definitely continue to tune in on tonight. So thank you again for joining me. Let's see, we have Tondalia that is on live with us, and we have Joshua that is online on Instagram. And we have Brendetta that is online. We have Kashana that's online. And we have Tony and Shaquia that have joined us. If you guys wouldn't mind, if you would do me a favor, is that you would like this this video as well as share it. This will help me to be able to reach other people and you know, give more insight and information to people that may not know anything about what I'm going to be talking about on tonight. Another quick a few things I want to talk about before I get into the hidden money. If you haven't, if this is your very first time following me, I have started this company called Motivated by Freedom. And what I'm doing is I'm building a community of people that want to learn and that want to learn more about the three pillars that I talked about earlier, which is money, mindset, and motivation. So if you want to join my private group, just put in hashtag private group, and I will make certain that I get you included into this. I'm going to be doing a lot of different things with this private group. I'm in the process of getting weekly people to come on that are going to be talking in this private group, and that's something that won't be on my public business page, but I want to be able to share this information with you on for those of you that want to be a part of my private Facebook group. So tonight, I know I don't want to be too long, but I just want to go ahead and get into the nitty gritty of what people are wanting to hear about. And it is 10 ways to find hidden money. Well, as I was saying earlier, that I am a bankruptcy paralegal, and one of the things that I had to do when I worked for a Chapter 7 trustee is we would have to see if there was any money that people weren't disclosing. Oftentimes, people may forget that they have things like, for example, you may forget that you have gift cards. You receive gift cards for birthdays. You've received gift cards for anniversaries, anything, just appreciation. You might have received these tokens all the time, and then you forget about that you actually have them. One, I'm telling everyone that I come in contact with, whenever you get a gift card, you should go ahead and use it right away. Why? Because companies are not staying in business as long as they have before. So it's best that once you have those gift cards, that you use them right away. So the first topic that I want to talk about is being able to do something with the gift cards that you actually receive. So you can make money by selling your gift cards. And, for those of you that may have them in a purse, they have them in a drawer, you can take these gift cards. You can use the ones that are used and unused, and you can put them on sites like raise.com, cardpool.com, or cardcash.com. And this is where you can sell. Yes, I know, Brenda, you got a gift card from Christmas that you probably hadn't used. And guess what? These companies are not staying in business a long period of time. So you definitely want to go ahead and use them. So, but you can sell these gift cards, the remainder, or if you have the total, sum total of it, you can go on raise.com, cardpool.com, or cardcash.com. And you can also, I think raise.com allows you to even do exchange for the gift cards. I've purchased gift cards before off raise.com. So that is something that you definitely want to check into, and it's a way that you can be able to take that money that you've gotten from the gift card and using it to put it in your pocketbook. Now, another way to find hidden money is for you to look for change. I am notorious for throwing change in my purse, at the bottom of my purse, all of the time. And not only my purse, and I'll change out purses, and I'll put a purse away, and I'll have change that's there. So what you can do is go and check your pockets, your purses, your backpack, and even your cars to look for that hidden change. So that's one. Again, like I said, I'm going to give you some common sense things on ways you can find hidden money. Now, another way that you can find hidden money is actually by selling some of your stuff. I recently, a few months ago, sold something on Facebook Marketplace. The way that I was able to do it was I just took a picture of some chairs and I put it on Facebook Marketplace, and I sold some chairs on Facebook Marketplace. So that was money I was able to put in my pocket. You can go to sites like Poshmark and eBay, Craigslist, or Facebook Marketplace, and that's where you can be able to sell some of your stuff and put the things that you have, the things that you have there, and turn it into money. Now, another way that you can find hidden money is by cashing in old savings bonds. Now, I remember some years ago, my sister, well, when she first was born, my mom put her in a pageant and she got a savings bond out of it. She kept that savings bond for years and years and years, and decided at one point, to go ahead and cash in the savings bond. So you definitely don't want to sleep on the fact that even though some money is better than no money. So let me say that. The savings bond was not a huge amount of money, but guess what? It actually did accumulate. It wasn't just something that just sat around and did nothing. So she was able to get a few dollars out of it. So you can cash in old savings bonds. Now, another way that you can get hidden cash is if you've lost those savings bonds. I've found out through my research is that you can go to the Department of Treasury and they can track down the lost savings bonds. This allows you to be able to see where they are, if they've actually been cashed in, and then you're able to put that little money in your pocket. Now, getting to the nitty-gritty of what we're talking about on tonight about real hidden money. A lot of people may think that this is a gimmick. It actually is not. As I said before, as a paralegal, that was one of the things that I did, is help to find hidden money. So if you think that you have money from an old bank account, life insurance, retirement accounts, and that you're entitled to and you never received, you can go to a website called missingmoney.com. Somebody type that in for me. Missingmoney.com. That's MISSING money.com. Missingmoney.com. And that's where you can type in your name. I've already went to the website myself, so it is legit. And you can look for old bank accounts that may have been closed, life insurance policies that may have been canceled, and retirement funds. Another way that you can find missing money is through the IRS. Did you know that did you know that the IRS has some people who have not claimed their tax refunds? I don't know why, but it is true that there are some people that have actually not claimed their tax refunds. So you can go to USA.gov. If somebody can type that in, USA.gov. And there you can get information if you have unclaimed federal tax refunds that are due to you. That's USA.gov. I know most people run, especially if they're due a refund, they run to go to get those tax refunds. But there are some that do not go, or, things happen, life happens. where some people actually don't claim their tax refunds. So you can go to usa.gov to get information on whether or not you have money with the IRS for unclaimed federal tax refunds. Now, another very good thing that you probably had never heard anything about, and I myself didn't know this too. But let me tell you guys, this is something big. Did you know that you can find hidden money with HUD? Yes, yes, HUD, HUD. So if you had one of those FHA loans, oh my God, you might be entitled to a refund. I got on the website myself to see if my name was in there. Yes, you can go to entp.hud.gov to find out whether or not you're due a refund for mortgage insurance through HUD. So you may be entitled to some money through HUD. If you've paid that mortgage insurance premium for many years and you overpaid, you may be entitled to some money. So go there to find out about any HUD refunds. Now, as Marvin Zindler here in our area, the big thing that I want to share with you on tonight about a way to find hidden money. And this has been one of the best ways that I have found to find hidden money that you didn't know anything about. Now, that way is through unclaimed money. And you say, unclaimed money? Yes. Did you know that you could go to the Harris County Treasurer's Office to see if they owe you money? Yes, the Harris County Treasurer's Office is where, for those of us that are in Harris County, Texas, and you can go on to that website to get information. If they have money less than $100, I was able to go onto the website today, and I found one of the attorneys that I used to work with. Her name was on the list, that there is money that's out there at the Harris County Treasurer. It's under $100, but it's money that's there. You want to go and check to see if it is your name that is on the list. Now, the reason I even started getting into unclaimed money was I was working with the Chapter 7 trustee here in Houston, and a guy called the office saying, hey, I found out that there is money that is owed to a company. So I guess let me explain to you a little bit about what happens, especially when a company files bankruptcy. So a company files bankruptcy most of the time, especially if it's a Chapter 7, it means that they're going belly up. They're not going to operate anymore. So any monies that may be due comes under the umbrella of the Chapter 7 trustee. So this guy alerted us that there was some unclaimed money, and it was thousands of dollars that was due to this company that had filed bankruptcy. So as a result, what we did is we started making certain that every time there was an individual or company was to go and check out whether or not there was unclaimed money. Now, some states will allow you to find unclaimed money through the comptroller's office or the treasurer of that particular state. Most of them is through the comptroller's office. I'm saying to you tonight, if you're on here, that you should go to the comptroller's office, especially if you're here in Texas. The web address is claimittexas.org, and search to see if you have money that is there. I randomly search this, and some of my family members, sometimes I may search this. I had a client recently that I did a search as well. I found out that this client has thousands of dollars that is sitting there at the comptroller's office. My suggestion to you would be is to always go to the comptroller's office every 6 months to see if you are on that list. There are people that send refunds, bank accounts that may have been closed, various things that are there that you would never know necessarily that you're entitled to this money, and your name may be there. I have found my name there a couple of times. So definitely you want to go and check it out and see whether or not you are on the list. I'm going to say to a couple of people here on tonight that I know your name definitely is on the list. So when you get off this live with me tonight, or while you're on this live, you definitely want to go and check to see whether or not you are on the comptroller's list. That is a good list to be on. I know most of the time we don't want to be on a list, but that particular list, you should want to be on it. Now, another tip that I would say to you is not only should you check it every 6 months, but if you have moved from one state to the other, you should go and check the other state to see whether or not, let me tell you, I checked for a client today and it was a whole different state. And guess what? He was on the list. You never know. You never know whether or not you're on the list. So go and check it. Check it to see whether or not you're on there. This is money that you're entitled to. If you are, let me say this too. If you are uncertain how to do this, what needs to be done, you can always hire me to be able to do that recovery of it. Because sometimes it takes a while to get the money, but the money will come. I can assure you, if the state can if you can be identified and you can prove that you are who is entitled to those funds, they will send the money to you. They will send a check. This is what I did. I would track that money from start to finish until we got a check in the door. So I know firsthand that this money is there, that it's legit, it's not a gimmick. It's possible for you to get this money, but it may be some work that's involved in it. It may be a little tedious to do that. That's the only downside to it. But will the money come? Absolutely, if you're entitled to it. Let me say that. You must be entitled to it. But it is money that is there. You know what? I was so glad to share this information on tonight. 10 ways to find hidden money. If you're joining me or you're catching me on the replay and you want a list of these places that I've told you about, put your email or send me a DM. That's what I'd rather you do. Send me a DM and I will send you the list of the 10 places that I've mentioned where you can go to look for this hidden money. And I'm just so glad I was able to share this information because it's huge. It's absolutely huge. And it's something that a lot of people don't know anything about. And let me tell you that when lots of times that people file bankruptcy and we would go and check out their information, they had no clue that they had that money there. So the trustee, the majority of the time, would take the money. So why not take the money and put it in your pocket? Put it in your pocket while you can. And the next time that I come on live, I think that I want to tell you ways of what you can do with that money once you get it into your pocket book. You know, I recently had something that just came up, and I know this is veering from the subject, but I forgot that I own some stock. I bought some stock when it was like $1 and something. And now the shares have already went up to 40 something dollars a share. I want to talk about that. And I'm not a big investor, but I want to be able to share that knowledge with you that anybody can start buying shares. You do not have to have a lot of money. And that's something I want to share with you as well. So I want you to be able to take this money, this change that you're finding, and I want you to invest that money and grow your money, not just sit on that money. So the next time I come on here, and that's one of the things that I'm going to be talking about. It may not be the very next slide, but I'm definitely already working on the presentation, and I want to be able to give that information to you. I thank you guys. Before I go, I'm brushing myself off. Does anyone have any questions? If you have any questions, type them in the comments, and I can answer them, and I can, give you my information as far as what I know about finding this hidden money. And the biggest jewel of it all tonight, again, is finding hidden money with the state comptroller's office, especially here in Texas, is that you can go and find out if your name is there. And just because it may not be there today does not mean that it won't be there tomorrow. So does anyone have any questions before we get ready to go? Well, I thank you guys for joining me on tonight. Thank you, Mary, for joining in and learning. You guys go back and listen to the replay of what I've talked about on how you can find more hidden money, and share this broadcast so other people can find out what they can do to find hidden money that they may not know anything about. Thank you again for joining me, and I look forward to talking to you again.